The journey to your first $1 million, it doesn't start in your bank account. It doesn't start with a business plan. It starts in your mind. And today, we're going to unlock the psychological code that separates wealth from just wanting it. What if I told you that all the grinding, all the skills you've learned, all those long, hard hours you've put in, what if they weren't the real key? What if this entire game of wealth is being won or lost inside your own head, all based on beliefs you probably don't even know you have? So first, we have to talk about the invisible chains. We have to uncover the beliefs that are silently and powerfully shaping your financial reality, whether you're aware of them or not.
I mean, you see it everywhere, right? This culture of hustle. The idea that you have to grind and outwork everyone else. And yet, for so many people, the math just doesn't add up. The effort they put in doesn't show up in the bank account. So, what's really going on here?
This is the fundamental shift you have to make. Hustle, well, that's an external force. It's you pushing against the world, constantly chasing money. But alignment, that's an internal harmony. It's about becoming a magnet for opportunities, attracting wealth to you. One feels like a constant struggle, the other feels like flow. So, okay, if just hustling harder isn't the answer, then what is? We have to look inward. Because your income, your opportunities, your entire financial world, it is a direct reflection of something called your internal financial blueprint. Think of it like the operating system that's running in the background of your life, 24/7. It's the set of rules about money that you probably learned as a kid, and it's been quietly making all the big financial decisions for you ever since. So the real question is, what rules are written in your code? And here's exactly how that blueprint plays out in the real world. If your deep, core belief is money is really hard to make, then your subconscious mind will literally reject opportunities that seem too easy. You'll dismiss a great business idea as too good to be true because, well, it just doesn't fit the script. It's self-sabotage, ensuring your reality always matches that inner belief. So, understanding that you have a blueprint is step one. But the next step? This is the one that changes everything. It's about rewriting it. This is the turning point where you stop just wanting wealth and start becoming the person who actually commands it. This goes so much deeper than financial planning or spreadsheets. It's about expanding your identity. Can your mindset, your self-worth, your very nervous system, can it handle the pressure and the responsibility that comes with that kind of wealth? Because the universe will not give you something you are not ready to hold. See, the money, it's just a lagging indicator. It's the shadow that's cast by the person you've become. Wealth is an effect, not a cause. The real cause is that internal identity shift that has to happen first. All right, so you're probably asking, okay, this sounds great, but how do I actually do this? How do I create this identity shift? Well, it's not some kind of magic trick. It's a very deliberate process. There's a practical system for rewriting that financial blueprint we've been talking about. These 5 steps right here, they form the core of the entire process. You dig up those old stories like rich people are greedy, and you consciously rewrite them. You create a vivid new reality in your mind. You learn to feel the emotions of that success right now. Then you act from that new state of being, and finally, you release that desperate need for it to happen. Now, a lot of people hear about this process. They get all excited, they try 1 or 2 of the steps, and then nothing happens. They get frustrated, they quit, and they say it doesn't work. So what's the one crucial thing they're almost always missing? And there it is. Step 4, inspired action. You cannot just sit on your couch, visualize $1 million, and expect a check to materialize out of thin air. Visualization rewires your brain so you can finally see the opportunities that were always there. But you have to be the one to take the action that's aligned with that new identity you're building. So this brings us to the final stage of the journey. This is where that internal shift finally becomes your external reality. This is where the person you've worked to become finally meets the wealth you are destined to create. And let's be really clear about something. This path is not free of challenges. Your old programming, it's going to fight back. You will face tests, but the key is to see these moments not as failures, but as feedback. Every setback is just the universe helping you realign, recalibrating your path, and asking you, are you truly the person you claim to be now?
And then, one day, it's there. But the funny thing is, the number itself, it's not even the point anymore. It's just physical proof. It's a mirror reflecting back the person you had to become to attract it. The discipline, the resilience, the belief, the immense value you now provide to the world.
So, the ultimate truth is this. You don't get $1 million. You become a millionaire first, in your mind, in your habits, in your very identity, and the money just shows up as the inevitable result. The goal was never the money. The goal was always the person you had to become to earn it.